Hello students, we are going to continue with our third chapter, staffing, right? Today's topic, that is process of staffing. It is very important, right? That recruitment, selection, training and development, these are the steps of that are involved in the process of staffing, right? See, generally the process of staffing that has not been asked into the 5 marks of a question. It can be asked like that, by what is recruitment, what are the sources of recruitment, right? Give a brief on the sources of the recruitment. Then the selection, the procedure of selection is there that we are going to see, right? Today I have only covered what is process of staffing, that is a general meaning. Recruitment, what is the concept of recruitment, why there is a need or why there is a, that need that has been arised for the recruitment in the business unit. Then meaning of recruitment in a general sense, in a wider sense, that is scientific recruitment that we can say, and sources of recruitment, that is only about a brief, right? So starting with the process of staffing. Okay, see, right from the establishment, right, when the establishment of the particular organization or a business unit is there, we are going to need staffing. We are going to need a particular permanent staff. If I need to give an example, right, that for the planning, what we need a staff. For the organizing, what we need a staff, that is employee, right? So the recruitment of staff, that has been important, or we can say that it is there from the beginning, right? That the staffing function, it is there, it is present in the business unit from the very beginning of the organization or of the business unit, right? And the most important thing, recruitment, that means what? To acquire people, that means to invite people to apply for the job. That I have given you the example of a recruitment. What is recruitment, right? That suppose for an example that that in a Divine Public School we have a requirement, or we have the vacancy for the post of a teacher, assistant teacher, right? And what we are going to do, we are going to do the advertisement into the newspaper, right? So what is that is a part of a recruitment. Okay, right? So recruitment, that should be done on the basis of what? On the basis of the suitable qualifications, skills, knowledge and sincerity, not on the basis of the influence, corruption or nepotism. We are going to know that nowadays we are hearing this word nepotism very much, right? Nepotism, that means some that particular person who is having a background like that he is a friend of that minister, or he is that particular anything, that a reference is there, a big reference or a big influence is there, he is only going to get that opportunity. No, it is not like that. Recruitment must be done on the basis of the qualification, skills that is going to be required for the performing a particular job, right? It is not like that that people, the person is having a influence, or a person is having a particular background, he is only going to get the job. No, it is not like that. We are going to need what? We are in a requirement of a particular person, of a particular employee who is going to perform the task, who is going to give their 100%. And ultimately, why this that recruitment is necessary of this skilled person, that is to get the maximum output from it. People who are coming for the job, they will be having some specific knowledge, so they will be what? They will be getting that particular idea. Okay, yeah, I am going to perform this job, I am going to perform this particular task, right? And according to that, work should be allocated so that the objective, the business objective can be achieved. Take an example. Yes, I am having an experience of around 5 years or 6 years in the subject of OC. I will be teaching the subject OC. So what is that? That is based on the particular that skill, based on a particular knowledge, experience. I have been appointed, right? So that I can give my 100%. Right. So recruitment must be done on the basis of this, that is suitable qualification, skills, knowledge and sincerity. Okay, right? So that process of staffing, it starts with what? It starts with the recruitment, right? It begins with the recruitment. And as I say, that process of recruitment or function of recruitment, that is what? That is present from the very beginning of the establishment of the organization of the business unit. Okay, right? So now let us understand what is recruitment is all about. See, the question that is being asked into 1 mark of a 2 mark of a question, why there is a need of recruitment, right? Or why recruitment that is being done in the organization or in the business unit. So it is there, like when a new enterprise is established, when the new company is beginning, when an existing unit expanded, that means expansion of the business unit. Okay, suppose I have a particular one manufacturing unit, I am thinking about to establish second one, I am going to thinking about construct a second one, then it is going to be required. Or when an employee resigns, when an employee is going to resign, he is going to change the job, right? Dies due to any kind of particular thing, or retires. What recruitment that is being done? For what purpose? For these purposes, right? Understand this thing. These questions are being asked into 1 mark or a 2 mark of a question. Okay, so you need to understand this thing, right? Question that is being asked. Okay, then meaning. There are two meanings are there. See, if it is asked if what is recruitment, then you can write this general meaning. And if it is done like, what is scientific recruitment? Scientific recruitment, in that you need to what? You need. So in the recruitment, like suppose it is asked by what is scientific recruitment, then you need to write down this definition or a meaning that is given for a broader sense, right? Underline this thing, that whenever you are going to write your notes, that is, recruitment is to be made when a new enterprise is established, when an existing unit is expanded, or when an employee resigns, dies, or retires, right? The question it can be asked, that why there is a need of recruitment in the business unit. Then you need to write down this answer. It is being asked into 1 mark and a 2 mark of a question. Okay, now understand the meaning, that is the general meaning in a general sense. That is, recruitment is the process of looking for probable employees and making them apply for the job. Probable candidate, like that suppose there is a requirement in our organization, in our business unit, right? So we are going to what? We are going to look for the probable candidate and make them apply for the job. That is a general sense. That is a particular general meaning of the recruitment. Now, broader sense. Broader sense, that means scientific recruitment. What is scientific recruitment? That is, recruitment is the process of acquiring at the right time, in the right number, in the right place, persons with the right qualification. Understand this thing, right? Okay, suppose acquiring at the right time, that is during the expansion of the business, in the right number, like 10 number of people that are going to be required, in the right place, that is in the particular, say for a production department, persons with the right qualifications, right? The person is having a experience or a background in the particular production department, that person will be hired, that person will be appointed in the organization, in the business unit. Okay, getting my point? So what is that? That is a scientific recruitment. Okay, acquiring the person at the right time, in the right number, in the right place, and with the right qualification. As I said, it is asked if what is recruitment, general meaning will be okay. In a broader sense, that is scientific recruitment, and you need to write down this meaning or this definition. Okay, getting my point? Then sources of recruitment. See, sometimes it is asked into 3 marks of a question, or it can be asked into 5 marks, right? That what are the sources of recruitment, state the sources of recruitment, or what are the internal and external sources of recruitment, right? So first, internal sources, in that promotion that we all know, right? That assigning the higher level of responsibility or a higher level of designation with the increment in the salary. Transferring a person from one place to another place, like that we have a branch from Navsari, and in Navsari and Surat also. So from Navsari we are sending the person to the Surat. So that is what it is, transfer, right? Then friends and relatives of employees. See, there are many people who are working in the company, employees. So first and foremost, they will be informed, yes, we have a requirement in so and so place, right? So if any friend or any relative of the employee, they are interested, they can apply for the job. Recalling retrenched employees. Retrenched employees, that means what? During that depression period, we don't have that particular project, so what? We are dismissing the employees, right? That those who are on a contract basis, we are sending them back, right? And if again we have a requirement, and we are going to give them the first priority, those who are working in the organization. Promotion with transfer, combination of first and second. Promoted as well as transferred from one place to another place. Waiting list. Now, as I said, take an example that people, we have a requirement of a 10 number. So is it necessary that only 10 people they are going to apply? No, there are a number of people who are going to apply. Say for an example, 50 people have applied. From that we have selected 10. So 40, they will be considered into the waiting list, right? So that is what, these are the internal sources, right? And we don't need to spend some any kind of a money behind that, or behind searching the particular people or the probable candidate that we are looking for, right? External sources, they are through advertisement, that I have given you the example, like giving the advertisement in the newspaper, right? Giving the particular hoardings, or that we are opening, we have requirement, etc. Through employment exchange, it is a particular thing where that government, they are going to require that particular people, though employed people, or that people, those who are looking for the job, right? Educated people, uneducated people, they will be registering into the employment exchange, and we are going to search out for the data, right? Through the educational institution, there is the placement, campus recruitment or campus placement, it will be done, right? That is from the colleges, the probable students or the candidates, they will be selected for the job. Through trade unions, they are what? They are working for whom? They are working for the upliftment of the particular number of employees or a group of employees working into the organization, or we can say that the common particular trade union will be there, those who will be working for the upliftment of the. See, I'm assigning you a task here. Just search on the Google that what is trade union, why there is a requirement of a trade union, right? Then through contractors and jobbers, that contractor mainly in this the construction workers, they will be assigning this task, like I am the contractor and I'm getting the contract from the particular anyone, from the builder or anyone, right? So I will be supplying the particular labors to the specific task, to completion of a task. Recruitment at the gate, that means by board it will be there, yeah, we are hiring, we are recruiting people, right? So people, those who want to come, they can come for the job. Modern methods, like that with the help of internet, we are going to see that yes, there are the various people, that Naukri.com, timesjobs.com, right? Particular computer knowledge and internet facility, that is going to be required for this modern method, right? So one access, it will be with the employer, that means suppose I am a company owner, so I will be having that access of a Naukri.com or a Times Job, and people, those who are applying for the job, they will be getting a particular recruitment, right? So these are the internal and the external sources. We are going to see all these sources in detail, right? But not now, in the next lecture that I will be putting tomorrow. Okay, getting my point, right? So just a brief about internal sources and external sources. We are going to learn this thing into the detail in the next lecture, right? As I have covered only small topic, because still we don't have that enough views to go further, right? Only 39 views from the strength of 101 students. Totally ridiculous, nonsense, right? So I'm covering a very, that small topic for today. Getting my point, right? So complete this work, complete the pending work. You need to make notes from it, right? Okay, right? So tomorrow I will be putting up the next video, but tomorrow there is an assignment or test will be there, but still I will be putting my video tomorrow, right, of these internal and external sources. Okay, fine, thank you.